Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Julia.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Charlotte.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Charlotte's here.
wow.
I done did it now.
You made Julia into a Southern belle.
Oh my stars.
Charlotte's here.
Charlotte's
Lord, I got the
here.
vapors. Charlotte's here.
Fanning myself. A large feather fan.
Where's my fainting couch? Charlotte, why don't you tell everyone what you do for those who don't know?
I would love to. Let me step out of my Southern Belle boots into my content creator sandals. Hi, I'm on Funhaus and just make videos over there. And I guess Twitch.
Nice.
Content creator
yeah.
sandals. Does that mean Jesus was the original content creator?
Yes.
Or is it like
He was
all
the
content
first person to
creators
wear
wear
sandals.
sandals, but not all people who wear sandals are content creators?
I think it comes down to what is content. Is content a Let's Play? Is content a podcast? Is it many loaves of bread? And when?
That's a type of content, I think. I mean, he
think
got
so.
bread out to like a lot of people.
Well,
When he
Had
went
a lot
in
of viewers, a
there
lot of engagement.
and like flipped over the tables and stuff, that was
In the
like kind
temple,
of like
yeah.
a prank video.
That was like drama, yeah.
that's,
Yeah.
that's a
Drama.
heated gamer moment.
Oh, sure.
Well, Charlotte, we've stolen yet another Funhouse member as I'm
Yes.
slowly collecting them all, so that you may join, in a sense, the Drawfee Famiglia.
The family.
Family.
Crack open
Family.
a Corona.
We're more of a Corona content creators ourselves because we're doing a Fast and Furious.
And it's timely as ever.
People love Fast and Furious all the time, all year round. It's
Yeah.
a gift that never stops giving.
That's true.
And we want to give the gift of new characters for the next film. I know they're doing like a 2-part, like the 10th one's going to be like 2 movies, like a,
That's right.
Is it? Oh, they're
Yeah.
doing Twilight.
yeah, they're doing a Twilight. and I think
nice.
they're
Fast.
going to, yeah,
That's
pretty
another
fast.
Jesus thing.
Oh my God.
Maybe Jesus shows up in this one. We don't know.
No, but we've established that Vin Diesel is essentially car god.
He is
Through the
car,
movies.
yeah, he is car
Wow.
Jesus.
He cannot be killed if
hadn't
he is
thought
near
about
a
it that
car.
Just like Jesus.
I'd love it if the Torettos can trace their lineage back to Jesus somehow. That'd be
And
a
Jesus
great
is in
reveal.
front of like a sick wagon that's got like flames painted on the
Oh,
side.
yeah, absolutely. He's got Nos. I don't know where. I guess a wagon. I was trying to think
Nos
of another
on his mule.
He's got a Nos donkey.
Yeah.
Howdy, that's a Nos donkey.
Back to the South, baby.
All right.
But we have to make new characters for these movies because they called us and they're like, we don't have enough and we need more for these movies.
We
So,
tapped John Cena. That was
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
That's all we
so
got.
we got Charlotte here to help us come up with some new characters. Nathan's going to go first.
Yes.
Come up with a new character we're going to get in Fast and Furious 10 Part 1 and 2.
Which I think the title that's been slung around the internet is Fast 10 Your Seatbelts.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yes. The
That is
people are
really
saying
good.
it.
I hope it's that.
Well, yeah. Vin Diesel wants it to be a musical, apparently. Or wants to make a musical Fast and Furious at some point.
They should.
That would be incredible.
I want it to just be a lot of like revving noises at inopportune times. Just a mess of a musical.
Vin Diesel probably can't sing very well, I imagine, but I do want him to star in it nonetheless and just like try his best.
Have you seen his music video?
No.
Oh, he debuted it on Kelly Clarkson's talk show. It was very dystopian. It was the height of COVID, and it's like they played his like gravelly Groot voice solo single, and it's just a bunch of vertical TVs of like people dancing in the audience. It's very spooky and very bad.
Oh, that's really horrific to
I'm looking that
imagine.
up after this.
The way you think he sings is how he sings.
Does he actually sing? I imagine he'd like rap or like talk sing or something.
I don't know. I blocked a lot of it out.
That's probably correct.
I'm just sort of starting on like a thick
On a thick base.
gentleman here, but I'll take any and all ideas for direction because I'm very head empty
Well, I
when it
feel
comes
like
to
we could expand because the F9
F9 spoilers.
It had, F9 spoilers. It had John Cena, who was Toretto's younger brother that you never learn of
Right.
until that movie.
Jacob Toretto, I think it was.
Yes.
The concept of secret Torettos has been introduced, and so now who knows how many more there are in the Toretto-verse.
Oh, the multi-Toretto theory.
So
is it?
could
Yeah.
this be another large man in the family? A family man.
Almost undoubtedly,
Okay.
Yeah.
it will be. And
Yeah,
I think the
they're all big,
series,
right?
yeah, the series needs more big, bald dudes.
And I did like the Fast 10 year seatbelt, so maybe we can incorporate seatbelt sort of into their aesthetic,
That's
perhaps.
great. See, it's kind of like a safe Mad Max sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Like instead of like spikes and like tires, it's like seatbelts and safety cones.
And then they have like, snow tires that have the chains on it.
Yeah. And they're postal workers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, rain, sleet, or guzzling, no one stops.
So this is the Toretto that has a normal job.
He like teaches kids about car safety.
Oh, he's
Does
yeah.
he
Shop
work at like a
teacher.
safety village?
Yeah, and like one of those
villages?
safety town.
What's a
He's
sa-
like
Oh, yeah. Okay.
he's like
It
a
took me
mayor
second,
of
but I know
Safety
exactly.
Town.
Safety
Okay, so
Town.
this is his mayor sash, but it's also a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Wow.
And maybe it's like it starts being like the Marvel movies where people don't know they're a Toretto until
Yeah.
Dominic shows up and like
my long
recruits
lost
them.
brother.
Yeah.
It's my brother, Mayor Toretto.
I'm
John
realizing
Mayer Toretto.
how does seatbelt
It's also John Mayer who
It's
plays
sort
him.
of-
It loops in.
it does a loop. Okay.
It loops in and then goes around the
right,
waist.
right, like
And
this.
it's
Yeah.
really hot. It's been in the car in the sun all day.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
sizzling.
It's sizzling. yeah.
Okay.
Uses it as a weapon in like combat scenes.
Yeah, I think he's got a couple more sort of like that he's like spinning around maybe.
Well, that's the thing about the street. The street always wins, as we've heard time and time again.
Yeah. If you're not out of control, you're not in control, is the other lesson I learned from Fast and
Right.
Furious.
I know a lot of
Family.
them are Torettos, but I think the series is in crisis, personally.
Okay.
It's kind of missing sort of a milquetoast white guy ever since Paul was lost to this
Yeah.
world.
True.
And they
Maybe
tried to
that's someone
replace
we can
them
design.
with Clint Eastwood's son, and that didn't work.
Yeah, that dude sucked so bad.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I forgot about him. I forgot he was
Exactly.
in that movie.
Yeah.
We watched it recently too, and
Yeah,
like
we did.
immediately you just kind of put him out of your because he spends the whole movie getting shit on by everyone.
He gets picked up by the Rock, like fully,
Yeah.
and put against a wall.
And then at the end, like his whole character arc is them being like, maybe he's not like so terrible at the end.
Maybe he's just not there.
But they definitely do a bad job of making you feel like, I want to see this guy again. And this time, I want him to be involved more.
No, he was gone in the next movie.
Yeah. He probably won't come back.
I think my favorite thing of like the recent movies is that they don't know quite what to do with Paul's character.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like an awkward space to be in. So Mia's always like, oh yeah, he's just off camera. I mean, he's in the kitchen.
Yeah, they should do it like she has to like mime his voice, like, "Hey, come in here, honey. Oh, that's Paul or Brian. He's gonna be needing me. He's,
yeah, Brian.
He's really tied up with he's making brownies, you know.
For the kids.
He's making bread.
It's got into sourdough during quarantine. He's quarantined in there. We
Yeah.
can't go in there. He's quarantined.
Mia, I can hardly drive a car. I got so much work to do.
This guy, am I right?
This motherfucker. Yeah, that
no
was
way
like,
he's showing up on camera.
in the most recent movie. I think Dom Toretto says to Letty, he says, why can't we just do what Brian did? And Mia, they have a kid. They quit this life, and she basically says something that amounts to "fuck that kid."
Yeah, that's right.
I don't give a damn about that kid.
Well, does she have her memories back, or is she just still sort of going off of? She just has like a feeling that she trusts Dom, but like
No.
her memories are still.
She got her head smacked into a wall and remembered everything.
She remembered everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they're
That's how you
soap
undo
operas.
memory loss, yeah.
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 Her memories got knocked back in.
Okay, but she just doesn't care about this kid.
It's not her kid.
Yeah. It was the kid that Dom had unknowingly with the blonde woman who got shot in the face.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, they bring her in the movie when Michelle
Just to
Rodriguez
die.
is gone, just long enough to fuck Dominic Toretto.
Yeah.
And is swearing cool? I should have asked that.
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
cool.
Okay, I didn't know. I do it a lot. So, but then yes, as soon as Michelle Rodriguez comes back to life and remembers herself, he's basically like, "Sorry, I am going to keep the kid though."
Yeah.
They bring her back to have her in a hostage situation, and then she just gets executed.
Yes.
And it's like, wow, she's really, I guess that was it for her, huh?
Well, I mean, none of the female characters are, I'll say, thought out, because also they keep like shoehorning Mia in. They're like, oh yeah, and the sister's important. Look, she's here.
Yeah, which is an odd choice considering they added another Toretto family member to Dom and Mia, and so she has to do the legwork of being like, yes, our brother. I know who that is.
Yep, and that's all they bring her in for. And then she's always like, but we're a family. And they're like, that's right, Mia. And then they just move on from her.
Yep.
She has to go back to Brian, to that in-between space where Brian exists, neither living nor
Schrodinger's
dead.
Brian.
Not allowed to pass on.
Oh, I like this mustache.
I'm trying to go with like sort of a mayor aesthetic here.
Yeah.
Like maybe, you know what? Maybe he's got like the tux
T-shirt.
t-shirt.
Oh,
Yes.
That's really good.
That's kind of fun. I think
Dom would have
he's pretty fun because he like works with kids. Mm-hmm. So he's like intense. Like maybe you see him, like he's introduced in a scene and you think it's like a real intense scene. Like he's talking real serious, and then it does that thing where it cuts out and you see he's talking to a bunch of little kids.
Oh,
and
like so many Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He's
I was
like,
going to say they did that with The Rock in like Hobbs
it
and Shaw.
happens in
yeah.
The
well, they can
soccer.
reuse that.
Yeah.
They can do it again.
They can do it again.
I would like to make a small mayoral request if that's possible.
Oh, please.
Do you think there could be some kind of and tell me if this is not feasible, but some sort of top hat traffic cone situation?
Thank you. I'm so glad you said that because
We were all thinking it.
You can even put it on each shoulder for all I care. I just
some
Pauldrons.
some pauldrons. Yeah.
yeah.
Safety pauldrons.
He's like a World of Warcraft.
This is what I need.
This is
why I love guest episodes, because you think of stuff that
Fresh ideas.
I wouldn't have thought of. And this is absolutely correct.
I'm always thinking of stuff. What if a car had 2 steering wheels
oh my
That's
God.
madness.
Stop.
Charlotte.
in the same seat?
Oh my God. Which one do you use?
That's the question, isn't it?
Oh my God.
One for your feet, one for your hands. So you can drive with your feet.
It's quite the hip mobility.
And it's got no doors.
Once
just
you're
live in
in,
there.
you're in.
The car you're born in is the car you live in. That's how it works.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think this is basically, I guess he needs a name, huh?
It's Mayor Toretto.
This is Mayor Toretto.
What about Dom Mayor?
Dom Mayor?
Dom
Mayor.
Mayor.
Dom Mayor.
Dom
Yeah.
Mayor.
Dom Mayor.
Mayor.
Dominic. Dom Mayor.
Da
Mayor.
Mayor.
He drinks Coronas. He cares about safety
And family.
and driving. And then, but you know what's he's going to have to learn is that sometimes you have to break the rules in order to save what's most important to you.
He's like a really good mayor and very safe in most respects, but he is just drunk off his ass as soon as it hit 5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, yeah.
So it could be any time.
Well, yeah, he's got his watch for
It's broken and it's always on 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock right here.
It's clock it out time. Watch.
I feel like this makes sense with the lore too, because if he's a Toretto brother and their dad died because of bad safety protocols in the race, this is his reaction.
Yeah.
He's like, no more will anyone die from not being safe enough.
I'll never let anyone die ever again.
No one will die
No
from
one
this
will
point
ever
forward.
die.
I'm going to beat back the sickness with these blazing hot seatbelts.
Well, yeah, I think this is my addition to the crew, but
Yeah.
we gotta get some more in here.
All right, I'm ready to draw a freaking person.
Okay. Do you have a character in mind, Jacob?
Kind of what I was thinking of, right? Is like, I think what the movies right now are really missing is that they don't have enough hackers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's always something I'm saying.
Because
Yeah.
because we've got self-driving cars, so
And we only have 2 hackers.
There's only
which is
there's
not
only
enough.
2 hackers. It's Ludacris, who I don't know his name in the movie ever, and Ramsey is the girl hacker.
oh right, of course.
And then you're forgetting about,
Cypher.
yeah, I was going to say
Scyther?
Charlize
Charlize
Theron's
Theron.
alternate timeline where they dress her as Toad.
what?
They give her like a bowl haircut.
She does have the
Oh,
bowl
yeah,
cut.
she does
looks
have
like
Toad
bowl
Toad.
cut, and then they put her in a box where she just keeps going too long with analogies.
Yeah,
that's
and she
that
does
scene.
say like kind of like weirdly like sort of eugenicist feeling kind of stuff about John Cena's jaw, like eyeing up his Scandinavian heritage, and it's like, okay, I
Yeah,
don't love that, Cypher. I don't love that, Cypher. What you're doing here,
this is weird, Cypher.
Cypher? Can we take a beat? Can we pause? Can we step back and say, what are we doing?
This is rough even for you. Come on.
Is she's a villain in the
Yeah,
in the new
which
one,
means
but
the
Yeah.
clock is ticking until she eventually becomes good.
she's gonna
Yeah.
join the crew at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, Jason Statham, we saw destroy a hospital and kill the entire staff, and now we
Yeah.
can't get enough of that sweet little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying is that Toretto is Jesus, because in one of the movies too, he starts off the movie by being like, this place has problems and I'm gonna solve it. And the problem is gangs. And then how he solves the gang problem is that he races one of the gangs in a beat up car, beats the guy, and then the guy's like, you won, you get to keep the prize. And Toretto's like, nah, you keep it.
Yeah,
The only prize I need is respect.
Jacob, is this a dog?
Yeah,
I was
Okay.
gonna ask.
Oh.
Yeah, okay,
because there's also no animal sidekicks.
Right.
that's
do need
really
that.
good.
So I think we get a hacker who's a dog.
Okay.
Is this Luda's persona?
Luda.
Oh, Luda's persona? Yes.
Yeah, can Luda also be the voice of this dog?
Yeah,
in addition
Luda's
to
also the voice of the dog.
Okay.
Oh my god, but this feels like it's like the next chapter, because in the last movie they went to space. You know, where haven't they gotten? They've been in the water, they've done all these things. What if they like have to race virtually, and this is like Ludacris's
Oh, like his
Oh,
cyber
they're in
sona.
the Oracle.
Cyber Sona.
They're Ready Player Fast.
Ready Player Fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ready Player Furious.
Oh, and they're furious. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
So this isn't so much a new character as it is
Does
and
this dog need to look more like
I think
Ludacris?
no.
I'm trying to wonder if there's like some sort of portmanteau or clever. Like, I'm trying to. Can we mix up Ludacris and Anubis?
Oh.
Chris.
Anuba Chris.
Anuba Chris, yes.
That's
This
a medication.
is Anuba Chris.
That's a depression
Jacob,
medication.
Don't take Anuba Chris if you have any allergies
To Anuba Chris.
to Anuba Chris.
This is something that Jacob brings up all the time, because Jacob was the person who got me into Fast and Furious in general, is that like Ludacris starts off as just like a street racer.
He's
Yes.
like an event organizer or something.
Yeah. And all of a sudden he's a hacker.
Well,
and they
he
never
read all
explain it.
those articles about how you need to learn how to code, and so he did. He was like, this street racing career isn't taking me as far as I want, so
I'm going to learn about computers.
I'm going to learn to
went to-
code
he went to
between
Phoenix.
movies. He went to the University of Phoenix Online, and he got his associate's degree in
Good for
car
him.
hacking.
And he became one of the greatest living hackers
Yeah.
on the planet.
And now he's a dog.
Equal to that
Yes.
woman that's been doing hacking for her entire life and career.
Yeah, who's like
Yeah.
a huge MacGuffin in that one movie where it's like, we have to get Ramsey. She's the greatest hacker. And then I think Ludacris sees her hack and goes, this is actually easy.
Yeah. I can do this.
This is actually no biggie.
That's the Game of Thrones lady?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. I know I'm good at actors. I'm good at knowing who they are and what they're from.
You're definitely better than I am, but I've seen all of the movies, because I argue that Fast and Furious is the only good movie series with as many movies as it has.
Wow. Do you know how many, this is sort of unrelated, how many Land Before Time movies there are?
A lot.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad you brought up Land Before
Great
Time.
deal.
What's the number? Do you have the number?
I can find it.
I can tell you
Can
how
you hack
many
into the system and find the number?
I'm
I can
hacking
tell you-
Wikipedia.
it's at least 12 because that's
it
how many
is
I owned.
14.
Okay.
Wow, you almost completed the collection.
Yeah.
Who could forget about such classic characters as Mutt, Mr. Thicknose, Tippy, and Guido?
All great names for members
Yo,
of the crew
Guido's
as well.
in 4 movies.
Damn.
I guess there are 2 good movie franchises then.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it back. There are 2 good movie franchises.
And I take it back. There's 2 Guido movies, as played by Rob Paulson.
Okay, so maybe this is another possible direction because we've gone to space. We've now gone to cyberspace.
Oh, back in time.
Back in time.
Oh.
Drive car so good it go back in time.
That's really good.
Drive car so good it go back in time.
I feel like if anyone could pull it off, Dominic Toretto could be his own grandfather.
Yes.
Yes.
And there wouldn't be any issues. No paradox.
No.
No
Well,
inbreeding.
that explains why there keep emerging new members of the Toretto family is because someone's messing with the timeline.
Yes.
And people are just like gaining these memories that they didn't have before
Wow.
because they're happening in the past
Yeah.
but in the future.
And he says, it explains that line in the first movie when he says, Brian, we gotta go back Toretto. Future.
Back to Toretto to
Yeah,
future.
I thought that line was really clumsy when I heard it, but now I realize how
it was
smart
actually
was.
clever.
Yeah, that it was actually like really smart.
Brian, we gotta go back Toretto. Future.
Toretto future. And, like, I remember even Brian looked really confused, like he wasn't supposed to say that.
That's because he's a cop.
But now it's like that was prophetic.
yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like how Tokyo Drift is like actually canonically towards the end instead of being the second movie.
Third
Yeah,
movie.
it takes place at
movie.
the like end of all things from Loki.
It can't be placed accurately in the timeline. It's impossible. This is it. I gave him a watch too.
Yes,
so he
so-
also
That
knows
also
when
says-
it's time to drink.
It's 5 o'clock here.
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, Anuba Chris hacks into the New York Stock Exchange and changes the time to 5 o'clock on all their computers, so they just go to the bar.
And then he takes all the
over.
money
Mhm,
out of
yeah.
the stock market,
And he gives it to the poor.
gives it to the poor stock market.
I am such a big fan of these characters.
Anubicris is done. All that's left is for Julia
Yep.
Bring us
to
home.
finish us out.
All right. So I mean, I think I have to design Proto Toretto from back in time.
Like the Promethean
Cool.
Toretto.
Sort of a
Promethean Toretto.
Torettosaurus.
The one that invents the wheel so that he can invent the car.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Patient
You know?
Zoretto.
Patient Zoretto, yeah.
The most ancient and powerful Toretto of them all. If he falls into the wrong hands, that's it
Yeah.
for all of us.
I kind of want that look that he gets.
Yeah, that's him.
That's
That's
it.
the look.
There we go.
And this is a cave painting found hundreds of thousands of years later.
The Proto Toretto's goal, we think, based on the evidence we found, was that he discovered the Earth was round and thought it could be a big wheel to go on the biggest car of them all. So he wanted to do that. It would kill everyone, but
Yeah. Well, that is what caused that major extinction event.
Right.
yeah, it was the first spin up of the stellar car.
Yeah. There's actually a pull cord somewhere in East Asia that you can just find and just yank.
And it revs it right up.
Oh, okay. He's big.
Yeah.
He's got to be a thick Toretto. You
Until I
know,
saw
we've
the
established
lineup.
that's the rule.
It has to be. But until I saw the line on the left, I thought you were giving him sort of an elongated dinosaur neck.
I mean, let's just follow that.
Well,
Let's just explore that.
Let's
Taste your
just-
bliss.
Let's just.
Let's just.
I couldn't not say anything because the mental imagery was
Yeah.
really tickling me.
This is
I mean,
this is pretty good. The thing is, this is I really like this.
All the dinosaurs kind of looked like this. We didn't know. The fossils didn't tell us. Now, what is that? An arm?
Na, 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 na. Yeah, imagine if this is what they turn to look at.
Oh,
Reverted to a man's torso
wow.
at the end of the dinosaur neck.
It was like when somebody does one of those upside down paintings on like Ellen, and you're like, this isn't gonna be anything, and then they turn it over, and sure enough, there
It's
it is.
this.
Dame Judi
It's
Dench.
George Clooney Dench. Wow, he's huge.
Dewey, again, sort of similar to how it's like a new character, but it's just Luda voicing CGI dog. Is this Vin Diesel CGI'd onto this beautiful specimen, this perfect man?
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is perfect. Vin Diesel, star of the new Ark Survival Evolved 2 trailer.
Oh,
Is that true?
It is true. It's very
Wow.
long and not good. But it's very Vin Diesel. So he sort of is like fits in this tapestry. I think pretty neatly.
He wants to do dinosaur stuff, and I think we should let him because I'm not gonna tell Vin Diesel no. Are you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm now just picturing there's like a Land Before Time crossover where Vin Diesel's there as like big toe. Like, you know, they have that
Big
rule
toe.
in driver's ed where you should drive with your big toe.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say
That's
to
what
you
I was
to
taught.
push on the pedal with your big toe.
Yeah. The accelerator with your
And
big
just
toe.
your big toe. And then
Yeah,
pinky's
one
on the
toe.
brake.
Stretch it out.
Go.
Proto nipples.
Proto nipples. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want him to have like a dinosaur body going back, like a centaur.
I think
Yeah.
again, just try it and see if it feels right.
Or it could be a scent car.
Sent car.
Sent car.
Centaur.
Sent car.
You are telling me to draw a car, but yeah.
Ring the bells.
Well, it's an old car. You just, it's one of them stone wheeled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
a
So it's
classic.
like it's more like a wagon.
More like a wagon.
yeah, well, I mean, Vin Diesel has that wagon. I mean, that's no one's saying
You're
that.
telling me. And then he like pulls himself along with his big arms.
Yeah.
He's like one of the Toy Story toys from Sid's room.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there is actually a lot of debate in the Paleo Toretto community about
Paleontouretto.
whether these creatures had feathers, but they were actually really just oiled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The feathers wouldn't have worked. They would have slowed him down on the road.
Yeah. And why fly when you can drive?
Yeah. As we've established, you can do anything with a car, including fly. So
Yeah, that's true.
you can fly between buildings. You can fly to space. You can fly back in time. Cars are great. Everyone should get a car.
Nathan, you
need-
can't even drive.
More.
What?
You don't have a driver's license. You don't know how to drive.
Don't bring this up now.
And you're over here talking about how great cars are. You need to put your money where your mouth
Wow.
is.
And now it looks like Proto Toretto was going one way and just turned back because he found out someone didn't have a driver's license. He turned his big neck.
What do you mean someone can't drive?
Then he
I-
very slowly hobbles the wagon around. It's really uncomfortable to watch.
I died to bring cars to you all. And you shun my gift.
That
Still has a cross necklace.
He predicted it.
Well, this cross predates Jesus. This
Yeah.
is way back.
This is where Jesus got the
He
idea.
just thought it looked cool.
Jesus is like, hold on. Jesus is like sort of a, you know how Da Vinci turns up in Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proto Dom or Proto Toretto is like, I need a wheel. And he's like, well, all right, I guess I could put something together because he's a carpenter.
Right.
That's true.
Damn, that makes sense.
That makes
Jesus
perfect
made-
sense.
Toretto approved.
Jesus made Toretto approved. Yeah, he's just gonna have like stone wheels, I
Yeah.
think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good years. Hankook.
Yeah, okay. That's good enough.
Yeah, it's a nice
I-
Flintstones donut.
It looks like one of those beach wagons.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's all terrain.
He's all terrain. Yeah, he can go off road no problem because he just sort of picks the wheels up off the ground and just walks on his hands. You can do sort of like a run.
And there are no roads
Yeah, there's no roads.
where they're going. We have to go back to Toretto future.
I realize I didn't cast my Toretto.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna throw a name out there, and y'all can tell me if you think it works.
Okay.
Tom Hardy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could see that for sure.
Sort of like
Yeah.
Bronson.
Yeah, because he's had that mustache before, and he's big. He can get big.
He can get big.
And we need another thick British man.
Yeah.
Do you think? I mean, the question is, how beefy can Benedict Cumberbatch get?
I don't think he's tried. Like, I don't think we know yet.
If
what
we
his
get
capabilities
a
are.
beefy Cumberbatch, but he has to do his American accent.
Yes. Yeah. Peter, what are you doing?
What do you mean, Dom? I'm a safety instructor mayor. I'm an American
Those
mayor.
R's.
It's time for me to drink my Corona.
Do you see these cones? Dominic.
Dominic, please.
It just slips a little. Do you see this Dominic in it?
You what, Dominic?
I mean, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it? I'm right proper chuffed. Are you taking the Mickey?
Don't take the piss, Dominic.
I'm so big. I'm so beefy.
He's starting to like Microsoft Sam.
What's
It's not really
those are the
loud,
Coronas.
Yeah. Well, it's like,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
maybe some like mead or something. But
Mead. We're really unclear on the timeline of events. Jesus is around, but it's the Stone Age, but also dinosaurs.
Hey,
And
listen, the timeline is it's 5 o'clock.
Baby.
that's how they get back. All time syncs up at 5 o'clock. And if you're drinking a Corona in the past and in the future, you can travel between them.
Oh my
Yeah, the
God.
first Corona was found encased in amber.
Spared no expense.
oh my God.
Welcome to the Corona Brewery.
Da-na-na-na-na.
I think this is it.
I love that the slats are like
Oops.
abs, like the
Yeah.
those like ab lines
Yeah.
on the side. That's like
Yeah.
Maybe we
special
can
abs.
like
They're made of muscle entirely. That whole part.
Wow,
He's
Yeah.
just clenching.
this is the perfect creature.
I'm ready. I'm ready to fast 10 my seatbelt.
This is just too
is-
fast for me.
Yeah. Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, we can't go any further back than the original.
Yeah.
We can only go forwards from here.
I love how close together the wheels are.
It's kind of like turning.
He's so wide at the front.
It's like one of those early whales where they still like have little feet down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. He hasn't quite figured it out yet.
Got some evolving to do.
This is perfect. Oh my God, Julia.
I'm such a big fan of this.
I mean, it was an excellent suggestion to put the thick neck.
And again, you know, anyone who's in charge of making these movies, feel free to take these ideas.
can have it.
You know, we got pretty close. If you already had these ideas, then, you know, you don't need to
Yeah.
need to credit us, but
I can understand the compulsion. Like if you see it in the theater, you're going to say that's from Drawfee, but you've got to really just kind of check that and go, this is the obvious ending point for all
Right.
of this. Like we're all
Yeah,
going to get
it's-
there eventually.
Creative people often have the same idea
Yeah.
in different
Yeah.
places. So
We're-
probably a lot of people thought of what Julia just drew.
we're just fans. We're just fans of the series. We just want to see the series succeed.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
100%. Big time. Land
Well-
before 5 o'clock. Okay. So
I'm still stuck on Back to Toretto Future.
It's
I hope that
time
was
to
good.
go back to Redo, the ending of this episode.
Yes.
Oh, very
Wow,
good.
good segue.
Thank
That was
you.
great.
It was great.
Charlotte, thank you so much for coming on and doing this with us. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
This was a pleasure. I was so excited about this. And I still am, and I shall remain so.
It'll fade eventually. But for now, pretty exciting.
No, this was great. Thank you so much for having me and putting up with my neck assumptions.
Your neck assumptions led to this beautiful
I mean,
drawing.
it was correct. Your
Yeah,
neck is
we
up.
couldn't
It
have
was
done it
correcto.
without your input.
Yeah.
That's it. You should go subscribe to Funhaus.
Yes.
You should do that.
And you should also follow Charlotte on Twitch and Twitter.
Twitch.
What's your Twitches and your Twitters?
The Twitch I host with Patrick, also from Funhaus, and that's What a Show, all one word. What a show indeed. Well, no, indeed. I'm just saying. It's What a Show. What a Show is the Twitch. And then you can find me on social at MC_LOTTA.
Yeah, do that.
And we'll get those links in the description as well.
Yeah, we will.
Woo-wee.
Wait. Turneko.
Turneko?
Turneko wafer.
Turneko.
That's my character is Turneko.
I hate
It's
it.
when you cook a neck inside a turkey.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
If you want to go fast, you can go fast down to the like and subscribe button.
Ooh,
for
there
our
it is.
video
Wow.
and click them.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go, if you subscribe on our Patreon,
We won't be
that
furious.
money goes directly towards increasing our own speed.
Mm-hmm.
We can go faster the more support we get there.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's basically like hitting the NOS on Drawfee.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And you can follow us on Twitch too. We stream on Monday nights,
Yes.
and we do that at normal speed typically, but there's a latent speed within us that you'll detect as you watch.
I know some people watch Drawfee videos on increased speed on YouTube, so that's fun for them.
We're sorry.
Really high octane.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.